To me, being a leader and leaving a legacy means it's not about me and my personal accomplishments. It's about making sure I've uplifted and encouraged those around me. The quote is true that it's not really about what you've done, it's about how you've made people feel.
With my legacy, I don't see it as the positions or the titles that I hold. It's more about the people. If I was able to leave the door open a little wider for the next person to walk in through, that's what matters to me.
For me, it means to leave a good footprint and show others, lead by example.
For the longest time, I didn't see myself as a leader. I just saw myself as doing what had to be done. I think that's one of the bigger challenges of becoming a leader is just that mismatch of identity and action.
A lot of my internal challenges was stepping into these spaces with students who have been at ACC longer than me and seeing them talk to a room of people with ease while I'm shaking in the corner and scared to say my own name.
I initially went to a four-year university, but just wasn't the right fit, so I ended up coming home. And that was something that for a long time kind of held me back, thinking, am I good enough? A little bit like I'm a failure, like I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
I was, very introverted, nonchalant. I didn't want to make any friends. I got into community college and thought, okay, I'm just going to do nothing, put my head down, get good grades, just put in my 2 years and get out.
I have autism and a few other disabilities, and it's been always a challenge to be social, and sometimes it's very hard to just communicate.
It was my very first ever event and my very first ever public speaking challenge. Before the event, I was thinking to myself, what if no one comes? Then one person walked in. I'm like, okay, it's one person, I'm good with that. I turned my back 5 minutes later. There's 20, 30 people there. Since then, I realized okay, I got this.
Seeing people really engaged with the topic of disabilities and accessibility, that was one of the defining moments. I was like, okay, this is amazing.
This one was my first solo event, and I was really nervous. So many people were enjoying it. I saw the smiles on their faces. That was the first moment I thought, wow, I'm a leader, not just a student.
There was a little incident, and I shut it down quickly, and then my manager, she ended up seeing me handle the situation by myself. She said that she was proud of me for doing that, and so that gave me a lot of confidence knowing that, I had what it takes.
One student came up to me, and he was also a transgender student, and he told me that he didn't know that there was other students like him. After he left, I was like, that was a really good experience, right? Made me realize that, yeah, that was a really scary thing to do, and I don't know if I would do it again. But knowing that it helped at least one student feel seen, for them to think that they could also belong in these spaces, really helped me and encouraged me to kind of be more open.
Originally, it was just to make myself look as good as possible so I could have great things on my resume. Once I was actually involved in it, it became so much more fun than I expected. I met so many people and I felt so much more empowered to just keep going at ACC.
What I'm most proud of, and I think it's a lesson that we learn in different iterations throughout life, was balancing these leadership roles with academics and personal, family, and work life. Still showing up the best that you can in all these arenas.
Every opportunity that comes your way, say yes, even if it's scary, because when it's scary and uncomfortable, those are the opportunities that build you. Because if you say yes to an opportunity that you're ready for, there's no growth to be built.
Taking chances are real, and be kind to yourself and know that whatever mistakes you made or whatever challenges you're going through, that you will get through them.
You just have to keep on getting up and up, no matter how many times you fall. You don't want to spend most of your time just being stressed out, oh, how do I make this perfect? Just breathe, and everything's gonna be all right.
Embrace imposter syndrome and aim higher than you probably think you can. Wherever you feel the most discomfort is where you have the most potential for growth, and you're gonna be supported every step of the way. So just allow yourself to be surprised at how much you'll shine.
Give yourself a chance to actually be a leader. Don't shoot down opportunities if they're given to you.
Even just smiling and just saying hello is being a leader. One small act of courage leads to one big step of courage.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're going to happen, and here at ACC, this is a safe place to try and stumble and figure it out and to become who you're meant to be. Everyone here wants to support you and be there for you to achieve what you want to achieve.